I'm doing the world's hardest Pokemon challenge. If any of my Pokemon faint, my challenge ends and my run is over. Today I'm going to try and get to the Pokemon League, but it's going to be my hardest journey yet. What's up, family? Welcome back to the One Shot Locke. Last time we got 2 gym badges, and today we're going to battle our rival, get through Victory Road, and find our last level 50 encounter. Before we do that though, let me share real quick a message from Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 7. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can the floods drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it would utterly be condemned. Ladies and gentlemen, God is love. I know that people will pick out verses in the Old Testament that they think depicts God as evil, but he genuinely loves all of humanity and wants every single human to have a relationship with him. He hasn't arbitrarily picked out some to be saved and others to not be saved. He wants all of us to choose him, and his arms are open to anyone who approaches. Not only that, but the love that he has for us is incomprehensible. If you ever feel like nobody cares, he cares. Sometimes putting all of our trust in him is scary, especially when we've been hurt in the past. But God genuinely cares about what's best for you. Trust in him, and eventually you'll see how everything worked out in your favor. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go straight to the rival. I know that I have a very underleveled team, but quite frankly, I don't really know what the best way to grind would be from here. So I'm going to heal up real fast. We are going to go straight to battling Gary. And unfortunately, because everything is, the way it is, I might just have to cheese it with Samson right now. Because I think that his Pokemon are all like level mid-40s to maybe even 50. And if we're being quite honest, it's like, where am I going to go to train? Am I going to go to Cinnabar Island, where there's the Pokemon Mansion, and they have level 40 Weedles? Like, that's really the best thing that I can do, is that I've tried battling everyone else, so I'm going to just have to cheese it for this one battle, and then we can grind in Victory Road. What? Ash, what a surprise to see you here. So you're going to Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Ash, as a warm-up for Pokemon League. Come on. See, I like how he's a genuine rival. Like, he's here to, like, support you and be like, whoa, that's so cool. I'm still going to beat you, though. And he sends out Seeking. Level 47. That is his weakest Pokemon, is level 47. I'm going to be real. I don't have enough wraps to get me through all of Gary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Thunder Wave him real fast, because I don't know what he can do. He uses Supersonic. Oh, that really sucks. I'm gonna wrap and hurt myself right away. Hurt myself again. What does he do? He's fully paralyzed. Okay, I'm confused. Wrap. Okay, there we go. Confused no more. There we go. And I'm gonna spam this for as long as I can. Of course, I'm gonna miss a couple, but that's why we have Hyper Potions. Yeah, I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion right here. Missed. That's perfect. That's perfect. Wrap. I'm going to keep on doing that. Hopefully I don't miss any more. And when I'm going to slam it. Hopefully this works. Slam dunk. That's what I'm hoping for. Exactly. Perfect. Machamp. He's going straight to his final. He's going straight to his starter. You know what? I think I can take on Machamp. Let's see. Wait a minute, does he have 2 Machamps? Like, I think that his final Pokemon, like his starter is going to be Machamp, right? Like, that's what we've been dealing with. Okay, does he have 2 of them? Let's see. Wing attack. And that did a lot, but not enough. Low kick. I don't think that'll do too much. So if I wing attack it one more time, he won't die. Wing attack one more time. Woo! Oh, goodness. Okay, I grew a level from that. Very nice. Kingler. Who am I going to use against Kingler? Like, if we're being honest. Kingler is a physical attacker, so I do not want to send out Job. But who's next? Saul. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking. In fact, while I'm here, I'm going to use another Hyper Potion on Samson. He goes for Stomp, and I tank that. Easy. Just using a Razor Leaf right here. Is that an OHKO? Yes, it is. Perfect. Oh, I'm so glad I got this Pokemon. And he grew another level. Very cool. And next is Cubone. So I want to like, if I'm being honest, I might end up getting rid of Esther. Like, we're just going to have to see what I find in Victory Road. So I'm going to stick it out. Oh, level 47 Cubone. Whew. Still, though. Drowsy, yes. I'm going to go right back to Samson. And level 50. See what I'm talking about here? And I believe his last Pokemon is going to be Machamp. So I'm going to Thunder Wave you. Hopefully you don't do anything crazy to me. You don't, because you're paralyzed. I like that. Okay, okay. I do have enough reps to get through this Drowsy. That is for sure. And one more. There we go. About to send out. Yep. I knew it. 2 Machamps. So here's what's going to happen here. 53. Goodness. I almost died to the level 45 earlier. This is not looking good. I'm going to Thunder Wave you because I'm going to use up a whole bunch of my reps and then go for Wing Attack. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Machamps are so bulky. Like, this is a fat Pokemon. Okay, go for another one. Going to keep doing that. And now I'm going for Wing Attack. Alright. Was able to cheese my way through this one. Again, I had to be upfront with that. That was the strategy. That was the plan. Because I had no idea what he had. And if I'm being honest, my other Pokemon are just too low of levels right now. So what I'm going to do when I get into Victory Road is I'm going to use a Repel. So that way I will only find Pokemon that are like in at least level 40. Like that's the plan. So that's the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. You know, this is my favorite Victory Road because, like, actually getting through here and saying, "Oh, that's the Cascade Badge. That's really cool. Go on ahead." It's like you get to do this mid-game and come up here and explore more parts of this area. And of course, it doesn't really get interesting until you have like the Marsh Badge or maybe even the Soul Badge. But still, you can pass there only if you have the Rainbow Badge. Yeah, like right here, you get to surf. And let's see. But you can only surf if you have the Soul Badge. So it's like, okay, you can only pass here if you have... There we go. So I think it's like the Marsh Badge. That's really when we get to see some cool stuff. That's the Marsh Badge, yes. Go right ahead. And we have Wild Encounters. We've got Wild Encounters over here. I want to see what we can get. I mean, this is a new area. This counts. What do we got? What is our Pokemon for this area? I'm going to do one of these. Pass here. Okay. Stop me for the Volcano Badge. I do have the Volcano Badge. Level 26 Cubone. So I think we can all agree that it's best for me to run away there. But it was worth a shot. You know, I have no idea what I could have found. You know, you can pass here only if you have the Earth Badge. And I do. Oh boy. Okay, so very first thing I'm going to do is Super Repel. There we go. And while I'm at it, who has Strength? Noah has Strength. That's right. Okay, so I have one encounter here, plus I have my level 50, and then that's it. I have no more possible encounters. That is all of them. And then I officially have my team. Like, I have been saying throughout the run, like, oh yeah, I've got my team. Like, who else could I ever replace them with? But at the same time, it's like, okay, I can still replace them. If we're being honest, Esther might be next. Like, I really don't see a lot of uses for Esther, seeing as how she's only level 30 right now, and that's not good. That's not good. So let's get through here. I'm also going to be battling some trainers, but the trainers here are going to be scary, so I'm a little bit nervous. Do I want items? You know what? Screw it. I do not want literally any items. So I'm not going to be going after any because I have one Master Ball. And that is really all that I need. So let's battle you. I wonder if you are good enough for me. You know what? I honestly don't know. We're going to find that out. Cool trainer. You have a Hunter. Hunters scare me a little bit because I have a lot of normal type moves, I have found out. I could switch over to Job, but I mean, I don't want to switch over when I can just handle it with Wing Attack, hopefully. Yes, I can. There we go. One more. Withdrew Hunter. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to... Okay. Hurt myself in my confusion. I swear, if you beat me with the flipping Eevee, quick attack, screw you. Wing attack. That's how I do it. Haunter. Okay, now I'll switch out to Job. And I'm going to go straight for Confusion. And that's all I need. There we go. Going to use my super potion because I'm not risking anything in this place. Haven't run into any Pokemon yet, which makes me a little bit concerned. Geodude. I am going to switch over to Saul. That was a flipping Geodude. A Geodude did that. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh boy. Can you imagine? It's just like, all right, I'm in the Elite Four. I'm going to be... Stop it. Stop with these overpowered moves. Like, that wouldn't have worked because I'm faster and I'm a higher level. Like, I don't think there's any possibility that it could have worked. But gosh dang it, stop. Okay, who do I want to use? I'm going to use Saul here because you are technically part ground type, so I'm going to do that. I mean, you're also part poison type, so I mean, I don't know how much a solar beam will do. It'll do everything. Cool. That works for me. And finally, your last Pokemon is a Ditto. So I'm just gonna go Samson. Like this way, Thunder Wave you. It uses the next attack on a Ditto. Okay. And Wing Attack. Woo! One more Wing Attack. An X attack? Okay, well, there we go. That's all we needed. I had a chance. Not really. Like, I don't really think you ever really had a chance. Because we all know how I play this game by now. Let's see. Pokemon Noah. No encounters yet. Like, I am sure that there's at least a Pokemon in here who is higher than level 42. So I want to say that we will find one eventually. We're going to get our encounter while having my Dragonair up front. Farfetch'd is the first one. Oh, I only have 3 wraps left. I might not be able to cheese this as much as I was hoping for. Okay, grew another level. There we go. And I have to send out... Like, if I send out Job, what's Wing Attack, maybe Peck? I don't really know all the moves that Moltres has at level 43. So I'm going to hope that I can still beat a Moltres Psychic. How much does that do? Moltres' attack missed. I don't know what it went for, but either way, I'm going to just use another Psychic. Fire Spin, okay. I should tank this. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. And finally is a Growlithe. Yeah. Do I... Screw it. I'm going to have Noah do this one. Because I have Rock Slide. Oh, you survived that. But you won't survive a Strength, and that's all I need. And I'm going to use a whole bunch of potions again. This is my last Super Potion, so I'm going to use this on Noah. And I have a couple of Hyper Potions, which I'm going to use on Job. And I'm going to use one on Samson. I do have Ethers, but I'm going to try and save the Ethers if I can. Let's see. Where else? Where else do I need to go? Like, there should be a boulder around here somewhere, but I might just end up going to the... where's my repels? There we go. Might end up going to the Moltres before I get there. So, let's... If I go up here, then yes. So, if I just go right over here... Oh, wait! This is my encounter! This is my encounter! Let's go! Marowak. Now, do I want a level 45 Marowak? You know what? There's nothing that says that I can't catch it. That is slam. If I go for slam, I missed that. Focus energy. Okay. I'm going to catch it and then find out later if I want to keep it. So I'm going to slam you one more time. I want to paralyze it, but I don't know if I can paralyze it with Thunder Wave. Holy cow! How am I missing so many of these? I had to stop for a second. Okay. Saul will be able to tank a couple of these, if we're being honest. Then let's try it. Let's just try spamming Ultra Balls. I have 45 of them. Okay. I caught the Marowak. Okay. What is the name of a disciple who was possibly expendable? Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make this. Oh no, this is bad, but Judas the Marowak. Okay. Don't stone me in the comments, guys. We're just trying to get through this game. What is this? A Max Repel? Okay. Well, let's see. I want to use Hyper Potion on Samson. I want to use another Hyper Potion on Saul. I have my Master Ball. Let's see what we got. Yow! And my encounter is a level 50 Execute. Alright. Alright. Well, Master Ball. I got my Execute. Am I going to use this thing? That's the thing, is that I have a level 50 who's already a grass type. I have Job. I mean, it's Gen 1. You can't go wrong with having too many psychic types. But you kind of can. So Execute your name. Let's just give you a name, and then you're going to be Apollos. That's it. You're Apollos the Execute. And now we just run it. Like, we do our actual run now. If you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Well, if I can get through you, that's the first thing. Is that I don't know if I can actually get through these trainers, especially this Pokemaniac. So I was talking to my wife the other day, and we were bringing up, like, what insanity means, and she said that it means being zany to the max, and I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. Oh, this is my last rap. Okay. Wing attack. That'll do nothing, but it'll get the job done. Next is... You got a flipping Mewtwo! What? You got a flipping... Okay, calm down. Calm down. I'm about to battle a Mewtwo, guys. This is happening. Going to Thunder Wave you because you are fast. You are fast. Okay. He does not run out of PP, by the way. Like, he can just Psychic me all day long. So I just have to keep spamming Hyper Potions, I suppose. Swift? Okay, okay, keep going for Swift. Slam? Ooh, Psychic. If he gets a critical hit Psychic, I'm gone. Like, that's it. It's like that's the whole game, guys. Didn't expect to run into a stinking mute. See? That's why I didn't want to get cocky with this Pokemaniac. I knew you could have something like this. Wing attack. Disable what is... Disabled Thunder Wave. Okay. I'm gonna go for another Slam. Almost. Fully paralyzed. Fully paralyzed. Wing attack. Let's go! I beat the Mewtwo! I beat the Mewtwo! Clefairy. Yes. Yes. Wing attack Clefairy. Wing attack Clefairy. I don't care. Get me out of here. Maybe I should just, like, go straight to see if I can get through here before I battle any more trainers, because I might want the Marowak, I might want the Execute, who knows? Pokemon Noah Strength. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm out of wraps. I cannot use any more wraps while I'm in here. Let's see here, move that over there. The good news is I do know how to get through here. So So I just move that down here, and then move that there, and then there. And I don't want to go up that ladder because I have made that mistake so many times. I want to go over here. Repel's effect wore off. Where's my max potion? Or my max repel. There it is. And now we go. I'm going to save these trainers for later because I really want to just get through here and survive. That's it. That's what I want to do. I think that's a good way to put it. I want to survive. All right. Item, not the Pokeflute bicycle. And now Pokemon, strength. We're almost out of here. And then we do that. And then we go over here, go up, to the right, and we are at the Pokemon League. Oh my goodness. I don't remember how to get to the Pokemon League. There we go. Holy cow. And my repels effect wore off right there. Okay. So I think that I'm going to actually end the episode right there. The next episode, we are going to do a whole bunch of grinding. I'm going to be thinking during this time whether or not I want to add either of those newcomers to my party, because it's really a matter of diversity or having high levels. But I'm going to be grinding the next episode. We're going to get through the Elite Four. We're going to have a maximum of 2 more episodes. That's crazy to think about. But you know what? Hopefully, we actually beat this challenge. I almost lost to a Mewtwo today, guys. Holy cow, that was so close. But that's going to do it for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed today's episode, and don't forget that God loves you. I'll see you guys in the next one.
With all that crazy